Duelists, it is I, Hellgear, looking forward to Dark Neostorm. And as you guys know, the Guardragons have been making Blue Eyes and Red Eyes decks terribly delicious. So, their ace monster, apparently, is in the Dark Neostorm set, which the TCG won't get till May. World Chalice Guardragon Almaduk. I'm going to read this guy off to you, and you let me know in the comment section below, A, if you're going to play it, and B, is it worth its summoning cost? Now, this guy is a Wind Attribute 9 level dragon monster that's essentially Blue Eye status, except 100 more defense. It takes 3 link monsters for fusion materials. Pretty generic, right? Right. Now, you can either fuse these 3 link monsters, or you can take 3 monsters that you control, that's on your side of the board to the newbies, and tribute them to summon this card without using polymerization. So, it's generic, it's a 3K beatdown, and you don't have to use polymerization to fuse it if you control the materials on your board. That's great, isn't it? Well, let's see what else this guy does. It can attack every monster your opponent controls. Yeah, it's a slap to smack your opponents across their monster board. And if this battles an opponent's link monster, you can banish a link monster that is the same link rating as the target to destroy said link monster and deal burn damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the destroyed link monster. Now, there are 3 ways you can summon this thing. There is the proper way, the by design way, and the long shot way. And I'm going to talk about each of them as I bring up the question. Once again, 1, are you going to play Guardragon Almaduk? And 2, is it worth its cost? I personally will play this. I would play this. And that guy, if you want to be that guy, you'll run no more than 2 of these in the deck. And I'm going to talk about why you would run, not just me, but you would run no more than 2 of these in your deck based on its summons. First, the long shot way. The long shot way is simple. Get 3 link monsters in the grave and then use Dragon's Mirror to call this guy out. The catch with that is, since you're banishing the link monsters, just to summon it, its link destruction and burning effect is essentially moot. So, it's doable, especially if you know how to rock Cyber Darks and Extra Foolish Burial. I don't know if you do that. Maybe I should try this on YGO Pro. I'll get back to you if I'm able to do that. Now, the proper way, as you know, it's 3 link monsters. So let's talk about the correct way you get this thing out here. I don't care what anyone says. The correct way of summoning this is by the effect of Guardragon Agarpain. Yeah, you know, that link to Guardragon that lets you special summon a dragon from your extra deck. Yeah, that one. That's going to be your main way of pulling this thing out. Not giving up the 3 link monsters by design to summon this guy. And let's be real here. And I want to talk about this now. If you want to be that guy, you can use Agarpain's effect, which is OPT, to pull the first one out. And then give up your Dragon Guardragon Trinity of LP, Pisty, and Agarpain and pull the second one out. And the second one can benefit from Link 1 and Link 2 battles. Even though I don't know if too many people are going to be rocking deuces. I mean, maybe that's good against Salamangrates and Sunlight Wolf and all that. And what is their Link 1? It's coming out too, I should know this. But essentially it'll work against that. But against Heat Leo, which is a Link 3, not so much. And this goes into the cost, and that is this. And I want to address this in the following question. Are you as a duelist willing to give up a Link board, not necessarily a U board, but your Link monster board, just to summon this guy? To me, the answer is no. I mean, here's a good example. Say you have the Nightmare engine going on your board, you know, and then you want to pull this guy out. Are you really going to choose between what? Mermaid, Cerberus, Unicorn, and Phoenix? One of those four, because you know you're going to have Link Karibo to close the board. You're going to choose 3 of those 4 to just tribute from your board and pull this out. Are you really going to break your U board just to pull this out? Now sure, Gokis may probably not do this. If you're running the Nightmare engine, you're probably not going to do this. The best way you're going to pull this out, at least in my opinion, and probably the opinions of other veteran or in the know duelists, is to use the effect of Garpain. Especially since the OPT of Garpain special summon a dragon from the extra deck is the most viable cost. I mean, sure, you can do that guy and use a Garpain's effect to get the first Almaduk out, and then give up a Garpain, LP, and Pisty for Almaduk number 2, and then slap your opponent across the board. Actually, that'd be a pretty decent OTK if you can pull that off, man. Woo! Ooh, that's nasty. But giving up a U board or a Link board just for Almaduk is not viable. I mean, if you in the comment section below would honestly give up 3 monsters, you would essentially break your own Link board or U board just to get a 3K beatdown that slaps your opponent across all of their monster zones. You let me know. Is it worth its cost of breaking a board, or would you just use a Garpain's effect? Tell me in the comment section below. Either way, this card in the TCG is a rare, so odds are we may get this as a common come May in in English Dark Neostorm, because I really don't think this is going to be one of the ultra rares. And if this is an ultra rare in the English Dark Neostorm effect, you know Konami is just being money hungry on that one. But that's all I'm going to say on this issue. You tell me in the comment section below, 1, if you'll play it, and 2, is it worth the cost of its summon? But for now, I take my card to the box because I'm done. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.